What is good, spectacular people? This is the Apevia Crusader White case, Mid-tower ATX case. I got it way back in March when I decided to build my own PC. And I like the look and the style and this overall feel, especially the side tempered glass so you can see everything. And that's what attracted me to buying this thing in the first place. But let's get into the features, some pros and some cons of this attractive case. First, let me direct your attention to the front panel of this particular PC case. And I didn't see everything when I first bought it clearly, but it has some nice features. It's got one USB 3.0, two USB 0.0 jacks, along with the headphones, power button, reset, and RGB switch. Next up, here's a diagram of the inside of the case, and I took these pictures from Amazon where I bought all my parts for my PC. I suggest you go there; they save you on price. That or newegg.com. But this is the layout of the inside, and it was pretty much true to form, how it says it is in this picture diagram when I got the case. So I was pretty happy with that. And here's another diagram for the airflow that flows to the case, and I feel like it does achieve the effect that it's depicted here. Comes up and the back, up through the front, out through the back and the top, and I feel like I get some nice overall good cooling with this case. So far you've seen the front and the side, but I want to take you to the rear for a second and show me where the IO port area is, where the PCIe slots look like, so you can see what it is and how it and maybe if it fits your liking. But it's a pretty substantial amount of room in the back of the case, and I am pleased with it myself. Next up, let me direct your attention to the actual front of my case and compare it against the picture that we got from Amazon. Everything lines up nicely, but I would like to direct your attention to what appears to be SD card slots and a USB-C slot. Those are not actual inputs. You have to take out, which is a placeholder in there. You have to take out that USB slot, pull it out, and the USB-C one, cut it out, and you can install them yourself. That is the RGB button. Those are the slots right there that you have to take them out. Headphone jacks, USB-C to USB 3, USB-C holder, and your reset button, which comes in handy, and a nice sexy power button on the front. Looks good. Looks good. Now, I took this footage from earlier video I did before I built the PC, and I looked at all the parts. This is the inside and the pre-wiring as it comes. You can see here there's the bag of the screws and everything. How the wiring is just hung in there before you get to do anything, or this is how it was for me. The space for your power supply unit, IO, and all that stuff, so you can get a good clear picture of how it was before I put anything in there. Then once I assembled everything and I understood the wiring, I fully understand it now. I didn't understand it then, but I got to put in as best I can here. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit more, but I want to point something out to you guys. Down there in that bay right there, on the left is the HDD and on the right is the power supply. That fit was so tight that I ended up, this is a con here, that I ended up taking out the power supply, the HDD bay, so I could get to the power supply cords to attach everything. And that's why it's really so jumbled right there. I couldn't get in there otherwise unless I screw the bay out and then put it back. But it is possible and you can get in there, just a tight fit. With this side view, I hope to illustrate to you that there's enough room in the case for a big graphics card. That was my worry. I have a 5700 XT THicc III, thick boy, and it fits in there nicely with just enough space left over so it doesn't touch those fans. I hope if you're planning on getting a 3070, 3080, or 3090 when they come out, I think you should have enough case in here. Here's some specifications that I snagged from Amazon, and it pretty much fit the size and the needs of what it says on the site, so it really worked for me. Now, the airflow in this thing seems pretty good, and it works along with this chart I put up. Some of the cons I want to go over with you, this thing that I looked at when I was building it, as I pointed out before, there is a really tight fit between the power supply and the hard drive bay, so it's gonna be hard getting those power supply cords hooked up. I saw that in somebody else's review too, but that's true. Couple other cons: the pre-cable management was crap. It's tight fit inside overall. Getting that power supply in there was really crap because you had to move the HDD bay. But other than that, everything fit out okay. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I tried to do the best I could on it. Try to hit all the nooks and the crannies, maybe small things. There is only a couple of videos out there on this particular case. So I figured, hey, people were in my comments on when I built my PC asking about the case. That some people wanted to know about the wiring, blah, blah, blah. So I said, let me throw this video together. Hopefully it'll help some people out there. And if it does, leave a like, comment, maybe I'll chat with you. And if you're wondering, you can catch me on Twitch. I think we'll start doing maybe 6, 7 p.m. weekdays. So I haven't scheduled yet. Check me out. Same name, SFC Spectacular over there. And maybe we can rap about some PC stuff. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. And until next time, if you can't be good, you get at it. I'm out of here.